Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be opening our first Boxycharm of 2020. Now I had said in my December Boxycharm, which I'm pretty sure went up really late, like it went up in January, that they had ended out the year on a really good note. I thought I got a lot of really good products, so I'm really excited to see what they put in the first box for this year. Now if you're new to my channel, welcome. What I like to do before I open this month's Boxycharm is kind of go over the products that I got last month, give you guys a little bit of like my 2 cents of how everything went, or if I tried it or if I didn't try it or whatever. So last month's theme was whimsy. This is the card right here. I actually kept it. So I've got all the products sitting in front of me, so we're just gonna go over it really quickly. First thing that I got was a choice. This was something that I got a choice of this or something else, and this is the one I picked. So it is the Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. Looks just like this. It's one of these like, whoopsies. I thought it had like a thing in it. Maybe the thing's in the lid. Yeah, so sorry. It does have like a little cover that I like to keep on it just so that it doesn't get everywhere, which it just did anyway. Hold on, it's slippery. Got it, nobody panic. So I'll just show you since it's everywhere anyway. This is what the texture kind of looks like. It is just a water cream. I know Belif put out a cream like this. There have been several companies that have put out like aqua bomb creams, water bomb creams, all that stuff. So it's quite similar to those. It is just really nice consistency. It's nice and thin, very hydrating on the skin, especially if you're somebody like me and you've got very dry skin. It is really nice. It doesn't react weird with makeup that you put over top of it, which is always really important, because I do find that sometimes when you get like moisturizers, they don't always sit properly with like every foundation and every primer. This one seems to be really good for that, and it's been really good for like my sensitive skin. I do have a little bit more of some dryness, some eczema, that sort of thing. It doesn't normally spread to my face. It's alright, I was just reading the directions on the back and I was like, wait a minute, is this a hand cream? But it's not, it's just telling you how to apply. And the other thing, now that it's dried down completely, I don't know if you guys can see that, it doesn't like, well, a little bit. I was gonna say it's not very sticky, which is another problem that you get with some moisturizers, is that they become very sticky once they're on the face, once they do dry down. This one seems to be really good, so I've been really enjoying that. Next thing we got was this Aesthetica Pro Series brush cleaner. It's okay. It's funny. It actually has like kind of similar consistency to that. It's like clear. Oh, it's everywhere. Do you guys see that? Hold on. Come on. Focus on the right thing. There we go. So it is very sticky. It is a clear gel. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. I tried to use it literally the day I got it to clean some of my brushes from when I did my Jawbreaker look. I will link it down below in the description if you're interested in seeing it. So I got a lot of really bright colors on brushes. It took some of the color out, but I found that I did need to go back in with like my Beauty Blender Solid, and I've also got some MAC brush cleaner, and honestly, I find that the foam soap from Bath & Body Works also works really well for getting like the majority of your product off your brushes, and it doesn't, like I used a soap once on my brushes and it reacted really funny with my face. Like I found that as soon as I used the brushes afterwards, it made me like break out a ton right here, anywhere I put foundation. So I've been really careful with what I've been using to clean my brushes, and I find that that like gentle foam hand soap seems to work really well as like a starter, especially with if you're like me and you use brushes to put your foundation on. It'll get the majority off, and then you can use that Beauty Blender Solid or another brush cleaner to get like the remnants off, just because especially when you go on those deals at Bath & Body Works, the foam hand soap ends up being a lot cheaper, so I feel better using a lot of that than the Beauty Blender Solid, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so this stuff, I wasn't really a big fan. I don't think it's going to become a regular part of my brush cleaning routine. Next thing I got, I was really excited to get this. This is from Storybook Cosmetics. This is their Once Upon a Time Little Red Riding Hood palette. So in terms of just the packaging alone, I am obsessed with this. I love reading. I love that it looks like a little storybook. I think it's freaking adorable. Here's my problem. The palette is quite fat. I wish Give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna get another palette just so I compare it. All right, so this is the first palette I found, and it's actually one we got in another Boxycharm. So this is the Violet Voss Essentials palette. So this palette actually has like 10 shades in it. This is how thick it is. Look at how much bigger it is, and I understand why. I do. They wanted it to look like a book. Here's my problem though, is there's only 6 shades in here. You've got all of this space, and there's nothing in it. Like I haven't used it enough to hit pan, but I highly doubt that the shadow pans are this deep. I'm sure they're only like at the top. So it just seems like an awful lot of packaging for such little quantity. It's nice that there's like a nice mirror in here, but I don't know about you guys, but in this sort of a case, I would have rather like the book open in the middle and maybe there be 2 sides with like 6 colors on one side, 6 colors on the other side. These are the colors you get. They're fine. The shadows are okay. They're nothing special. I was able to get a really nice look out of it, but there's not a lot to do here. There's not a lot of range. There's not, you know, I can't imagine that I'd be able to pull off more than really one look using these colors. This palette just fell really short for me. And it is too bad because I love the concept. I love the idea. I've seen that they have tons more of these that you can get. I saw somebody opened a PR package from them and they all came in like a little bookshelf. Really, really cute. But I don't know, for me, this was kind of just a miss. Also, I forgot to tell you guys. So yesterday, I meant to film last night and then I ended up getting too tired, and then I tried to film for you guys this morning. I tried to film this look, but my camera battery died, so I will like refilm for you guys another day. But I explained in that video that I tried to put on nail polish last night because I was watching a bunch of beauty videos on YouTube and they all seem to have like these beautiful nails, like painted nails, and my nails suck. They look horrible, and I'm getting so close to the camera with my hands an awful lot, so I was like, I should paint my nails. But I don't have the patience to paint my nails. Like I put a coat on and then I don't wait for it to dry properly, and then I put another coat on and it gets kind of like that gummy consistency, so you touch anything and you're screwed. So it went horribly, horribly wrong, and I tried to take it off and then it wouldn't come off. That's my little side rant. So if you're looking at my fingernails, they're not dirty. It's just nail polish that I can't get off because I tried to paint my nails with black nail polish. Anyways, next thing we got was this liquid lipstick from IBY Beauty. Mine was in the shade Flirt. This is a feather matte liquid lipstick. It's fine. It's got a really, really nice color to it. Is the color anything outstanding? No. Is it anything that I probably don't already have in my collection? No. The quality, again, it's okay. Like it covers fine. It's just got a regular doe foot applicator. The smell, it doesn't really have a nice smell. It doesn't really have a bad smell. It has like a generic like lipstick smell. So it's fine. I don't know. It wears like a lot of other liquid lipsticks do. Like it's not super long wearing, but it's also not like, I don't know. I just sort of feel like this about it. So hopefully you guys didn't hear that. I'm trying my new microphone today and Tom sneezes really, really loud. So I could just hear him. It kind of made me jump a little bit. But hopefully you guys didn't pick that up. Anyways, so yeah, I just feel like meh about it. Like I feel like there's nothing special about it. It's nothing to write home about. It's just kind of there. And the last thing that we got was the Ciate Marbled Light Blush in Dusk. Again, I've had Ciate blushes before and they're like shimmery and beautiful. This one is just, you know, it's a really nice pink. It is really, really pretty. It's got a little shine in it, so I could see that if you like wanted a glowy kind of a blush, but didn't want to go so far as like the blush that I have on today is almost like a highlighter blush. If you were looking for just like a really, really nice pop of pink, it is really nice. The color is beautiful, but again, is it anything like amazingly, outstandingly special? No, it's just a very, very like average. Well, you know what? It's a little more than average. It is really, really nice. It goes on really nicely, blends into makeup beautifully. You can darken it up or like, what's the word? Blend it out a little bit more if you don't want so much. It is nice. I think it just wasn't quite what I was expecting it to be, which is maybe where my disappointment comes from, but still a really, really nice product. That seemed like it took me a lot longer than normal to go through everything that we got in last month, so let's dig straight into this month's. Again, they've changed the shape of their box. I don't really know the reason, but let's see. So here is the card on top with some foam. So it looks like the theme is breaking the ice. I'm not going to read the back, but we are going to keep it so that I have the prices. Let's look into it together. Ooh. Okay, so first thing that I'm seeing that I'm really intrigued by, Comes in like a sealed bag. It's okay. So it's a Watermelon Glow sleeping mask. Now, I've had a sleeping mask before. I think I've said this before. I sleep on my face 9 times out of 10. Like, I don't really sleep on my back. So these always make me really nervous. Sorry, I was just reading because I'm worried that they're gonna like transfer onto my pillow. But it does say you pat gently until it's absorbed and then you wash it off in the morning. So I don't know. If somebody's tried this and like knows that it won't squirt my pillow, let me know. The packaging, I'm not gonna open it until I do a little bit more research. The packaging is hefty. So it's got like this, I like that it's like sealed for your protection, I suppose. So you just like peel it open. The container is glass. It is hefty, like heavy. So let's read a little bit about it. So it says, the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask is a bouncy, breathable sleeping mask that smooths and perfects skin overnight. This pillow-proof formula, oh, there you go, I just need to read, acts as a radiance-boosting face mask formulated with soothing amino acid-rich watermelon extract, hydrating hyaluronic acid, yes, and pore refining AHAs, that work while you sleep to gently exfoliate and clarify. So it's a $22 value. So I think since it says pillow proof, I will give it a shot. Maybe I'll just like sleep with a towel on my pillow and see how it goes. Okay, so you can use this as a wash off mask as well. So that's really, really good to know. So I just want to give this, like, I'm going to keep it and give it a shot. How satisfying. Sad I can only do that once. I just kind of want to smell it. Is that really weird? And I'll show you guys, like, look at how cool this bottle is. Like, it's super uneven and like here, look at that. Do you guys see that? It's really, really cool. I just want to smell it. Okay, there's like a little plasticky doomahig on it. Ooh, it smells like a watermelon freezy. I'm intrigued. I'm really excited to try this out, so I will let you guys know how that goes. Next thing is a Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer. So this looks like a very light shade. It's in 60 Little White Lies. Honestly, I realized more recently that some of my concealers are a little bit too dark for me. So I'm really excited to have a bit of a lighter one. This isn't as light as I think I thought it was. It looks like it's going to be okay, but it does look like it's pulling a little bit more orange than I would maybe normally go. So I'll have to see how it goes, but it says Undercover Concealer is a lightweight gel serum concealer formulated to be hydrating, buildable, and provide medium coverage with a natural flawless finish infused with vitamin E and oh my god, that's a long word, galacta-arabinin to keep skin moisturized and to rejuvenate and improve the skin's appearance. The angled doe foot applicator is easy to use and precisely applies the velvety soft formula to visibly brighten the complexion and cover dark circles. This blendable long-wearing concealer is great for all skin types, so this is a $25 value. I just kind of like, I don't have anything to wipe this off with, but hold on. It looks like it blends out. Can you guys see that? Like I said, it's still pulling a little bit like orangey pinky, but it looks like it blends out really, really nicely, like into an almost like, this sounds stupid, skin-like texture, which is good because you don't want anything super cakey and unnatural looking under your eyes because you're just going to amplify your problems there. Next thing in the box is this Wander Beauty Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo. This is actually pretty big for a blush bronzer duo, so it makes me feel like you're actually getting a decent amount of product in here, which is really nice. So let's just try and get in here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I really like the packaging. It's like almost like a pleathery effect. It's got some texture to it, really, really pretty pink. Let's just see. So the color is in Bellini and Costa. How is that a bronzer? Okay. So this is what it looks like. That is a very, very, very light bronzer. Like even for me, I don't know. Bellini feels really nice. It is a little bit more on the powdery side than like the soft, buttery, smooth side. That's, ooh, Look at that color payoff though. That is beautiful. All right, I need to see what this bronzer is about. Maybe it's, it might actually be like really cool. It looks like it's kind of like a luminous kind of a bronzer. It is pretty, and if not for a bronzer, it would make a really pretty like peachy toned blush, which is kind of okay. I'm okay with that. I don't know. I didn't think I would be. Also, there it is. I was gonna say I lost the card. So, prepare for the perfect getaway with a trip for two. This soft matte blush and bronzer cheek duo blends seamlessly onto skin to deliver a naturally glowing complexion. Add buildable warmth and a flush of color to skin with this long-wearing sun-kissed duo made with a hydrating blend of mango seed butter and sunflower seed oil to help soothe and brighten. Enriched with lotus flower and sea buckthorn extract to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So $36 value. Does it smell like mango? No, it doesn't smell like anything. So the palette's cute. You get pretty decent sized pans and there's like a nice little mirror in there. This would be really good to travel. It feels like it would travel okay. It's pretty like solid. Like I'm actually like putting a decent amount of pressure on it just to sort of see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. The colors are okay. The blush is absolutely stunning. I'm going to have to see how that bronzer goes though. Next thing I've got is Petite and Pretty Fully Feathered Volumizing Mascara. Okay, can we talk about the packaging for like 2 seconds? How pretty is that lid? I don't know about you guys, but like I am super into like that like white with the big green palm leaves on it, like in clothes and stuff. It really just like sucks me in. So it says a volumizing mascara that adds instant thickness and definition. Its quick dry formula locks in curl while the custom petite sized hourglass applicator is designed to lay it on thick and separate lash by lash for a full feathered fringe. So $16 value. Let's take a look at what the wand looks like. I don't know. Looks pretty like average to me. It does look a little like stubbier than some, like this way. I don't know. It's cute. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. Last thing in here is this. So Beaute, whatever, Scarlett Dusk palette. Now, I think I saw a spoiler for this, and I think I saw there was 2 palettes that you could possibly get, and I don't know if this is the one that I would have preferred having. I'll know as soon as I see it whether this is the one or not. No, it's not. Okay, so there was this one, which is a lot of reds and stuff. Now, I've had an Ace Beauty palette before, and it too had a lot of reds, and I tried it, and I ended up hating it because I don't like the way that reds look on my, reds look on my eye. I find that they just make my eyes look bloodshot. There was a second palette that, I'll show you this in a minute, that had like, I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. Does it say on here? No, I'll have to try and figure out what the name of the other one was called, and I'll like put it here, but it had like blues and greens and was really, really pretty. So this is this one. It's okay. It's honestly not for me. I think I would have definitely preferred the other palette. Now, having said that, I did really like the, assuming this is the same, I'm actually not going to use this. I'm just going to throw this in a giveaway for somebody. But from what I recall about the other Ace Beauty palette that I tried out, I really liked the texture. It was just the colors that really threw me. Now, this does have some really nice colors. Like, I could see myself using, like, here, I'm just going to take this piece off. I'm not going to swatch anything until I ultimately decide. But, like, Lotus is really, really pretty. I'm really digging this kind of row here. But then there's a lot of colors in here that freak me out. This crimson, not loving it. Those are okay, I guess. So of 12, I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 colors, like half. So I don't know if that's enough for me. I have a lot of palettes as it is. And, you know, I have to be vaguely thoughtful about what I put in the drawer. And the only reason I say that is because it's like, if I keep adding palettes to the drawer, eventually I'm going to have so many that I'm just never going to use half of them, and then they're going to get decluttered at some point, and, you know, that'll be after I've had my fingers in them, or maybe I've used them once, and it just seems pointless to use a palette once just to give it away. I might as well either give it away or donate it or something while it's still in 100% perfect new condition. So I will read to you about it. It says, this eyeshadow palette features 12 colors that are reminiscent of the beautiful sunrises and sunsets witnessed in various locations around the world. Each color has been carefully milled and pressed to provide the easiest application and the most excellent color payoff. So $34.99 for this palette. Really quickly, if I can find my phone, I'm gonna try and find you guys. I just kicked my camera again. I'm gonna try and find a picture of what the other one looked like. Okay, so the other palette that you could have gotten was called Vintage Dawn. Here's like a bunch of pictures of it. I'm sorry about my ring light. So yeah, it had more blues and like greens. I don't know. I mean, I'm really torn because like the Scarlett Dusk is really, really pretty. I just think for me that the other one would have been a little bit more unique to my collection. I don't know. Ultimately, I think it's going to get passed on unless something happens where I just suddenly feel the need to play with a bunch of reds and pinks. I don't think this is what I'm going to be holding on to. So overall, I think that it was a really, really good box this month. It is just tailored, you know, I don't know. It was good. Like, I'd say majority of the items, I'm super excited to try this watermelon mask. The blush bronzer duo looked really, really good. Excited for the concealer and the mascara. I think I wish I had maybe gotten a lip product or something like that. And this is beautiful. I just don't think it's for me personally. So if you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys got in your Boxycharm or what other subscription boxes maybe you get. Maybe I should check some out. I've had a lot in the past that I ended up getting rid of, but maybe there's another one quite like Boxycharm that might be worth it, and I will catch you guys next time.